There are police officers surrounding the car. Now the driver is out with his hands up and the arrest is being quickly made. He must have realized that it was not a good idea.
Welcome to Viral Twist. A black SUV speeds through traffic, but the real shock came when the chase took an unexpected turn. You won't believe what happened next.
SUV traveling down 190, we're told, in Sterling right now. There are several law enforcement cruisers here parked along the way. We've seen them in the median. We saw cones earlier at one point trying to block off some of the lanes. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't look like any updates from Sterling Police at the moment as far as closures on 190. That's exit 14 that you are looking at. So it appears like that vehicle just exited 190 off of exit 14 in Sterling. And let's take a look here. And we do have Paula Eben joining us on set here, just walking in, Paula. So police chasing this car, which appears to have just exited the highway now.
Yeah, so we exited the highway, and luckily we have, pretty clear look here. It's a clear weather day, so luckily police going after this car aren't going to have to deal with any weather conditions. But for this area, we haven't seen a chase like this in quite some time. This now heading toward Clinton and this part of Worcester County. You start to get to more rural towns as you go north and west of Worcester. So it's unclear what set this off. And it strikes me, Brianna, we recently were talking about new technology that's being developed for situations like this. Remember, on WBZ News Mornings, we were talking about what's going on in Los Angeles, where, these present really dangerous situations. And so police departments are developing methods where they would actually fire a GPS locator that would stick to a car,
to the car,
so
they
that
don't have to chase.
Police wouldn't chase and then endanger people going along the roadways. So this, luckily is a pretty rural area once you get to this part of Worcester County, and so hopefully, nobody's going to be put in any kind of danger here out on the highway, but very little information about what's going on.
Yeah, little information. I just checked Twitter, went to Sterling PD's account to see if they've posted anything. Obviously, they're busy. It's an active situation. I was looking for road closures or anything like that, but haven't seen anything being reported right now in the minute. It looks like this car, though, here is off the highway and is now just kind of traveling on these side streets here and in neighborhoods and businesses in this area. Obviously, they're not going as fast as they were. They really seem to have slowed down at this point here. So just waiting to hopefully see if police can put an end to this. But yeah, like you said, there is that other technology out there. We're not using it at this point, or at least to our knowledge. But let's try and follow this here. Sky Eye now has a good handle on where this car is heading and is able to watch it closely.
They're following that. It doesn't really show here from this vantage point how far behind police officers are, and the driver isn't driving erratically. As you say, things appear to be slowed down, and is staying the course. You wonder where they're headed, what the plan for what's next might be.
Let's just check some more Sterling accounts here, looking to get some more information, see if there's any kind of notices that the public should be aware of as far as this. We're being told there isn't any out there just yet.
Yeah, Clinton Police, Sterling Police haven't really had time to gather information. But we'll see. This was set off about 15 minutes ago or so, something like that. And don't even really know what the incident was here. But this person seems extremely confident they're going to be able to outrun the police.
Yeah, there is. We saw cones earlier. It looked like they may have used that spike strip method earlier. Of course, we all know that, but the car doesn't seem to be deterred. Clearly, it's still, if it had damage to the tires, I don't think it'd be moving at this point, so it's still going. But yeah, this is on Route 190. It was traveling on Route 190 southbound in Sterling. We saw it get off for a time. It looks like Let's see. It's still off. It's not on the highway yet. But this chase significantly slowed down in the last few minutes. They were traveling extremely fast on 190 here. So just waiting.
Even the police officer. I mean, maybe that, their goal is to slow the whole incident down.
Without.
And you have no idea if there's any way of them communicating with the person who's behind the wheel of that car. Don't know if they're on the phone. And now that police officer is awfully close. We don't know if they're going to engage with some sort of method for slowing that car down by trying to get it to drive off into the shoulder. Sometimes they'll tap the back.
Right.
Or if they're just going to follow them as long as possible.
So it looks like this might be Route 12 in Sterling right now. And I just want to pull up anything that might be close in this area just to kind of give people a head mark or a heads up.
We also don't have any word. We haven't received any alerts if there's a child in that car or if there's any situation like that. So no details from police, but Sky has been following it for quite some time now. And that is, again, you're getting into really rural towns.
So we're being told that we have some video from a previous scene. We're working to effort that in our newsroom, so we'll get that turned. But we're told it's from a previous scene that is linked to this car chase. Oh, here it is.
Here it is.
Okay.
The car going from one side to the other, turning around and heading in the opposite direction on 190, trying to elude police. Yeah. So now this is what set that car up toward the Clinton area. So as you were mentioning, you can see how fast that car went across the median and turn and fly down this highway. But it doesn't seem to be as frantic right now. Yeah, here it is again.
Okay, so we're back to live images again right now. It looks like the car has pulled over.
Okay.
Seeing other cars approach here and kind of box it in.
That's interesting. The driver doesn't seem to know what to do at this point. I'm sure this feels like a unfortunate decision.